guys, it's V, and today we are going to be doing a video about this one.
And she's gone.
She's normally not allowed on the bed, so she's very happy with this.
This is a treat for her.
It is. I'd say the only reason she's not allowed on the bed is because we have a queen size bed and we can barely fit on it, so we don't let her come on it because our bodies barely fit. So if we had a dog, it would be fighting. Like, we would be fighting for space on the bed.
She already sleeps with all of her legs like fully extended, so she would just be going across the entire span of the bed, and that's not comfy for anybody.
Anyway, so today we are doing a video about Sakari's DNA results, because when we got Sakari about 2 months ago now, about 2.5 months ago actually, we bought her from a shelter. Well, yeah, we bought her. We adopted her from a shelter. We technically bought her, yes. We bought-adopted her from a shelter, and we knew absolutely nothing about her. The shelter knew absolutely nothing about her. All they told us was that she was a shepherd mix that was about a year old. That's all we got, because she was a transfer from another shelter, so that shelter didn't give them any information. I'm thinking it was kind of like a kill shelter kind of situation where they just transferred her over to a no-kill shelter where we adopted her from. So yeah, we knew nothing about her. She's looking at her butt right now. We knew nothing about her, so we wanted to do a doggy DNA test. So we went to Amazon and ordered a doggy DNA test from, what is the brand?
It is by VIANNABFF.
And right now it is $54.45 with Prime shipping. So the way that this DNA test works, I'll put a little video on the screen of us swabbing Sakari's mouth, but basically all you have to do is take some cotton swabs, which they provide you, and you swab the inside of your dog's mouth after they have not eaten or drinking for like an hour, I believe it was.
I think it was an hour.
Yeah, so you just swab the inside of their mouth with 2 cotton swabs, stick it in an envelope, ship it out to them, and you can even include a picture if you want to. Blake ended up including a picture on ours just to make it a little bit easier to discern what she is, I guess.
I guess
it helps them out, I don't know. But we got her results back, and so we wanted to share them with you guys, because I personally would have never guessed this, because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, we didn't even have any idea that the breed she's part of existed.
Yeah, we had no idea.
We had no idea that there was even a breed, so we found that extremely interesting, especially when we ran into it. So how the DNA test works is there's 5 levels. Level 1 is the most present DNA that's found in your dog, what breeds it's most likely to be, down to level 5 where there's like 5% or less of that breed in your dog. So currently levels 1 and 3 for Sakari just read not present, so she's a mutt. She's not really like very close to being purebred. But level 2, and what made the most sense to us when we looked up what this breed was, is Carolina dog.
Which I had never heard of.
No.
We didn't know anything about them, and so if you guys have information about Carolina dogs, feel free to leave it in the comments down below, because we've done a little bit of research, but we don't know a lot about them. So I would love for you guys to give me some more info, because when you look up a Carolina dog, I'll put some pictures on the screen of Carolina dog and then of Sakari. She looks just like a Carolina dog. So it's really, really cool that we had no idea what this breed was, and it's not a common breed, and just all of a sudden we ended up with one.
I never even so much as heard the name of the breed ever in my life. So her level 2 is Carolina dog and Greyhound. And
Greyhound makes so much sense, because every time we take her to the dog park, all she wants to do is run. She wants other dogs to chase her. Yeah. She is so fast, like just so ungodly quick. She really hikes her legs, like she
unrealistically fast.
Yeah, she looks like a Greyhound too in her face. You can definitely see Greyhound. She has the long snout and her eyes are straight up Greyhound. Like when she is guilty about something, she'll look up at you like this.
She does a whole like her face is down but her eyes are like,
and she's like
puppy
sad.
Eyes. Yeah.
And it looks just like a Greyhound. Like, it's really cool. So those 2 breeds pretty much describe her perfectly. Like, we had no idea. We would have never guessed, but once you know it, like, you know. Like,
well, we wouldn't have even looked. We wouldn't have even thought to look up a Carolina dog.
No.
We'd have been like, oh, Greyhound and something. Because we got her from the shelter as what they said was a shepherd mix. So
they didn't know.
They didn't know. They have no idea. I mean, so the DNA test said that her level 5, which is like 5% or less, has some German shepherd in there. But level 2 is anywhere from 37% to 74% of that breed.
So we're thinking
so it's Carolina Dog and Greyhound, which are level
strong.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Level 3 was not present, like we were talking about. Level 4 is Border Collie and Collie.
But
I don't see that at all, but I mean, it could have been like a distant, like, you know, relative of hers or something. I have no idea. Do dogs have extended family?
Probably. But we definitely see a little bit of German Shepherd in her. She loves to chew, which is a big German Shepherd thing. As far as Carolina Dog, we don't know a whole lot about their traits. We definitely know that they're a lot of times like farm dogs or just like outdoor dogs. And I know that they're somewhat related to like the dingo. So another name for them is a dingo dog. No, Dixie Dingo.
Dixie Dingo.
Dixie Dingo is another name for a Carolina dog. So we can kind of see that a little bit in her as well. But I mean, like, we don't know any traits. All I know is they're kind of like, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like, not an alarm dog, but like a watchdog kind of thing. Like, they're like more of an outside dog, which she's not an outside dog. But I
mean, she loves being outside.
She does.
She
loves the dog park. It's her favorite
we take her to the dog park like 4 times a week at least.
Yeah.
So
she loves it there.
She gets so much exercise when we go. She loves it.
She plays all day long. She loves other dogs.
She makes friends with everything, every living thing.
But overall, we were super happy with our DNA test results. So $54 to find out that our dog is a breed that we had no clue of what it was.
Oh yeah.
God, quit it with the butt.
Very
But we were really happy, so we wanted to share it with you guys and just kind of tell you our, story of how we adopted her. Basically, we said we were going to go look at a shelter. And so we went to one shelter and there was a dog there, but it wasn't like, it just didn't fit. And so we went to the same place that we actually adopted Espi on from, which is Operation Kindness in Carrollton, Texas. Yep. We went there and I had looked online and Sakari's name actually was Angel on the Operation Kindness website. And so there was 2 dogs that we wanted to look at, her and another dog. And we actually couldn't find the other dog. So we found her and we took her out and we played with her. She was very calm and docile, which is what I like in a dog. She didn't have like crazy overactive energy, like she wasn't nipping or anything like that. And if y'all don't know, I know I've said it before, but I've been bit in the face multiple times by dogs, so an aggressive dog like somewhat scares me. So she was not aggressive at all. She was super sweet, just followed us around. We loved her, and so we ended up getting her that day, and it was very spur of the moment. We did not expect it, but it happened. And so yeah, we've just been figuring it out ever since. We've definitely had some trial and error with her.
I feel like even if we would have like planned this out, we've gotten more surprises than not. Like stuff that we couldn't have planned for.
But as far as her and Espi getting along together, they're okay at this point. Like, they can be in the same room. They're not like, they don't hate each other. I would say Espi puts up with her sometimes.
Peep is over there just kind of chilling, but like cautiously watching her. So she's just like laying down, but she's like
basically,
one eye open.
Yeah, all Sakari wants to do is play with her. And Espi, I mean, cats in general are not as high energy, at least just a domestic house cat. I know like Bengal cats have more energy and stuff. Hello. But Espi is not a high energy cat, and Sakari wants to play with her constantly. And so that's kind of the point where they differ a little bit, is that Sakari just always wants to get her, and Espi does not like that. So she doesn't actively try to be around Sakari, but she also doesn't actively not try to be around Sakari, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, she doesn't as like vehemently avoid her as she used to. She used to avoid her like the plague when in the first like month that we got her. But since we've been letting them both roam the house freely, and we're not keeping them like sectioned off anymore.
They've gotten a lot better.
She's getting a lot more back to like normal, how she was, and
she comes into the room and stuff now, and
yeah, she's still like will go next to like the screen door and like ask us to open it by like. She's like, hey, open it, and stuff like that. So she's acting more normal, just as time's gone on, which, it makes sense. It's just, you just need time to realize that you know, this dog isn't here to just visit, you know, she's staying, so.
Yeah. In the beginning, you kind of feel like you're ruining your cat's life, though, honestly. Like, you feel like your cat just hates you.
If your cat hasn't been around dogs, or wasn't around dogs, yeah, like.
She had been introduced to dogs.
Yeah, but the only dogs she was introduced to were not controlled at all.
And they were crazy.
They were very high energy around her, trying to play with her, and, like, there was no attempt made to, like, kind of get them away, I don't think, so.
We did a very slow introduction process. Very slow.
Yeah, we didn't want to rush it.
Probably slower than most.
But we didn't want to rush anything because, you know, the last thing we want is for our, she's 4 now, right?
Yeah,
our 4-year-old cat to hate her life because there's a dog here now, so we wanted to kind of ease them into it. And the first time we did, it was surprisingly, you know, she let her get pretty close. When we were kind of like telling her to go slow towards her, they got like pretty much how close we are right now. And she was just kind of like,
didn't like it. She was scared.
Chill.
Yeah.
But she's a lot better now.
Yeah,
and it's only going to keep getting better, I think. So
yeah, they're definitely getting more used to each other as time goes on, for sure.
Yeah.
So overall, very happy we got Sakari. She's been a very interesting addition to our lives, for sure. Yep. She's been a lot of work, but she's a good dog, and we're very excited to have a different breed of dog than we thought we did.
Yeah.
Because we really thought she was like maybe German Shepherd Husky something or another. I don't even know what we thought. Like, we had no idea.
Wrong on all accounts.
We really thought she had Husky,
We didn't even suspect Greyhound at all.
No, and now that you like know that that's what she is, like, she just looks like it. So it's really weird. It's really cool. I would totally recommend if you have a mutt to do this.
It's kind of like confirming what we didn't know already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's very cool, and I like it, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and getting to know a little bit more about our pup. And yeah, so
get it for your dog. Why not?
Yes, get it for your dog. I will have it linked in the description box down below, and I'll put my Amazon finds where I talked about it in the little eye up here for you guys. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to show some love to the like button right down here, and if you subscribe, you can be a member of my Muse family, and I love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys!